Nearly 20% of the world's population still defecates in the open, and action to improve hygiene, sanitation, and water supply could prevent more than 2 million child deaths a year, health experts say. Here are some fascinating facts about one of our most unmissable modern conveniences. Welcome to the Global Top 9 Extended Edition. Today, we are covering the weirdest toilet facts. Does any modern miracle go more unsung than the toilet? Let's face it, we don't appreciate a proper place to go until we really need it. So, let's take a few moments to express our gratitude to the contraption that has kept humanity and other species, as we'll see, in such tidy and digestive comfort for hundreds of years. While the flushing toilet is very much a symbol of modernity, it's just the latest evolutionary stage in humanity's quest for intestinal relief. How did we get from holes in benches to complex water closets of running liquid and tolerable stenches? Toilets are a fact of life. While we may not spend much time thinking about them, we do spend a lot of time sitting on them. It's often said that the aptly named Thomas Crapper was the man who invented the toilet in the Victorian times. This isn't entirely true. The toilet in its various shapes and sizes had been around for centuries, but Mr. Crapper was the one who made improvements to the flushing mechanism, such as the use of a ball cock, and popularized the use of the indoor flushing toilet. In 2013, the United Nations General Assembly designated November 19th as World Toilet Day to raise awareness about the human right to water and sanitation. The oldest toilet is still functioning about 4,000 years after it was built. It can be seen in Knossos in Greece in a small castle. Some common words used for the toilet are powder room, lavatory, outhouse, washroom, bathroom, bog, causey, restroom, potty, latrine, john, can, and the throne. So, let's get started. Number 16. Toilets could be used for a decade before needing replacement. Perhaps your parents raised you in the same house since you were little, and since then, you only had the same bathroom. You never probably paid much attention to it, but do you realize now that your bathroom is most likely as old as your home? In fact, the porcelain throne could probably be much older than you. Number 15. Toilet injuries. Contrary to what movies have been showing you, the toilet seems to be the safest place in your household, or anywhere else for that matter. The most common injuries people get in the toilet are results of slips or falls, drowning, especially for toddlers, bruising, and other injuries from wobbly seats. Number 14. Cat litter is flushable. Although manufacturers may claim that their natural litter is flushable, don't do it. Cat feces contain Toxoplasma gondii, a parasite that is harmful to humans. Though it generally doesn't pose a risk to healthy adults, it can harm pregnant women and marine life. Modern wastewater treatment is effective at removing the parasite, though it can pose a greater problem in countries without these modern systems. Number 13. How many days does a standard roll of toilet paper last in your bathroom? People use toilet paper every day. As a matter of fact, it plays an important role in our daily lives. Can you imagine life without toilet paper? According to a survey, it usually takes around 5 days for a standard roll of toilet paper to be used up in a household bathroom. Number 12. Unclog your toilet. Follow this simple trick if your toilet isn't flushing properly because of a blockage. Pour hot water from a foot high to dislodge whatever is causing the jam. The energy made with the fall will help to unclog your bowl. Number 11. Men don't wash their hands as frequently as women. Scientists of the London School of Hygiene noticed that only 32% of men wash their hands after using the toilet, as compared to 62% of women. However, washing your hands alone with water isn't enough to get rid of the bacteria. Don't forget to use soap and take all the time you need, as it takes at least 20 to 30 seconds of washing your hands to kill bacteria. Number 10. India leads in open defecation. Of the 1 billion people who defecate in public, 66% belongs to India. And nearly all of them, 92%, live in the rural areas. According to the Water, Sanitation, and Hygiene Performance Index developed by the University of North Carolina, India was one of the worst performers. Number 9. Which country requires you to pay $150 as punishment if you don't flush the toilet? Singapore has the reputation of being the cleanest country in the world. Public toilets make no exception here. That's why civil police make random checks to see if the public toilets are flushed properly. With that being said, it is better to flush the toilet twice, just to be very sure. Number 8. Why you should close the toilet lid while flushing. Don't put the lid down while flushing? Well, think twice, as it's disgusting. The toilet water has the ability to splash out of the toilet up to 6 feet and contaminate the whole bathroom, ranging from tiles onto the floor and potentially reaching up to your toothbrush. Yuck! So remember to flush only with a closed toilet lid to keep your toothbrush out of the danger zone. Number 7. Covering the toilet seat with paper. Cheek-to-cheek transmission of disease is virtually unheard of, but there is one nasty illness that might give your toilet seat-fearing friend some cause for concern. CAMRSA, Community-Associated Methicillin-Resistant Staphylococcus aureus, is a skin-to-skin transmitted virus, which has been shown to linger in people's groin areas and on surfaces for a relatively long time. Though there hasn't been a confirmed case of CAMRSA contracted from a toilet seat, it's probably better to be safe than sorry, as this condition can present with pus-filled skin abscesses or boils that cause pain, fever, and swelling. Outside of this one infection, though, you're not really going to catch things from your backside. It's your hands you have to worry about. Number 6. You encounter more germs by simply trying to leave. Even if you take all the proper steps, germs can catch up with you if you touch the door on the way out, and you'll really want to avoid contact with those doors. The most common thing you'll find on men's room doors is fecal matter. For women, it's yeast. So how to avoid them? The best course of action is to use a clean paper towel to open the door. However, you may be surprised to learn that in most cases, the toilet seat and the door handle are the two areas in public toilets that harbor the least amount of germs. Number 5. Toilets by numbers. An estimated 2.6 billion people in the world do not have access to proper toilet facilities. An average person visits the toilet 2,500 times a year, about 6 to 8 times a day. We spend about 3 years of our lives on the toilet. Personal paper. 60% of people crumble their toilet paper, and 40% fold it neatly. 20% of people are annoyed when the toilet paper roll is facing the wrong way. Cell phones are the new magazines. 75% of Americans use telephones on the toilet. The more features a phone has, the longer a person will spend on the toilet. Behind the curtain. 60% of people sing in the shower. 45% of people pee in the shower. Hand washing. In a 2010 study, the American Society for Microbiology established women have cleaner sanitary habits than men. The study found that only 77% males wash their hands before leaving the bathroom, as compared to 93% of females. Number 4. Theme park. South Korea has an entire theme park and museum dedicated to it. Better yet, the building that houses this collection itself has the form of a toilet. Definitely something to add to your wish list. Number 3. Germs. In public toilets, the toilet handle can have up to 40,000 germs per square inch. The average toilet seat is covered in about 295 bacteria per square inch. 5 germs you can really get from a toilet. Number 1. E. coli. Number 2. Shigella bacteria. Number 3. Streptococcus. Number 4. Staphylococcus. Number 5. Influenza and the common cold. Number 2. It can be very expensive. The most expensive one in the world is the Hang Fung Gold Toilet, which is worth $5 million. It is located as part of the exhibition called The Hall of Gold in Hong Kong and is exposed to the public, as you might guess, for viewing only and not for use. And number 1. Toilet paper. It's something we use every single day, and yet most of us probably never even think about it until we run out. It takes 30,000 trees every day to fulfill the global demand of toilet paper. What was used before toilet paper? People turned to such things as hay, corn cobs, sticks, stones, sand, moss, hemp, wool, and fruit peels, among other items. The toilet paper tax, introduced and passed by Bill Clinton in 1996, charges 6 cents per roll purchased and is still in effect today. August 26th is National Toilet Paper Day, deemed so to commemorate the first time it was ever sold on a roll, August 26, 1871. When asked what they'd bring if they were stuck on a desert island, 49% of people said they'd bring toilet paper before food. That rounds up our list of the weirdest toilet facts. So close the lid and then share your comments below. Please subscribe to our channel and smash the like button. We'll see you on the next video.